Okay. All right. So thank God that we're seeing the end of another day. Today I went to take the MRI, and I had a good fun there because in one of the parts of the MRI, it said for women only. It said, "Are you pregnant?" And I said, "Yes or no." So I put a question mark there, because now the Democrats say that men could be pregnant or whatever. And the same thing it said, "Are you breastfeeding?" So I put down, "Not yet." You know. And the lady that was there, she laughed so hard. It was like, some people, it looks like it's been a long time since they laughed. And they don't even want to, and I think they even get used to it. They don't even want to look at comics or nothing, you know. I mean, I was talking to one guy about Jeff Allen. I got to see him when he comes over here to Tampa. He's here sometimes. I don't like many comedians, but him I like. He's clean, and I like the way he makes everything mesh together, in a great way. So I'm hoping that I could see him, and I think it's important that you see different people doing different things, you know, and this way you can get a feel for what they're doing and what they're feeling. You know, oh, look at that! I didn't even know that this was. How long have I been lonely? Been a long time. I've been alone. I've been alone for so long. I'm starting to get used to myself. I've been alone. I've been alone for so long that it seems to be I'm getting used to just being by myself. How long have I been alone? I've been alone so long that being with somebody would be really very different. I don't know. Um, what else? What else? Let me see. I've been alone so long that being with somebody would seem not me. There you go. I've been alone so long that being with somebody wouldn't be me. Is that somebody? Me? Yeah. Somebody. I don't know. I just kick it around in my brain and I'll find something that sounds good on that. How long have I been alone? I've been alone. I've been lonely too long. That's a little Rascal song there. I've been lonely so long. I've been lonely too long. The Little Rascals. Well, I guess that's showing my age. But then, of course, I had sisters that were 6 years older than me. So a lot of these songs of the 60s, uh, they were all known to me because this is what they played. And they used to take me to that band practice. They used to go to somebody's basement, and it was pretty nice. Hearing the music and everything. I should have. Too bad I didn't get in touch with the people that were doing the musicians. Too bad they didn't show me something. Maybe I could have started with a tambourine and sing some. And maybe I could have had una clave there. Aquí no se brinca clave. I don't know. I could have done something percussion wise, but people just think about themselves. And also, what else did I do? I talked to somebody about starting a comedy group, a singing group, and then doing a nice presentation for this venue. I want to partner with this venue so that this way, um, I could see if I can start doing my own comedy, seeing if I can get some other people involved, maybe a band, one of these worship bands in the area, or this way I can see what's available. You know, I can go and I can see, you know, who is willing to go. Maybe they're willing to go, bring the whole band, and if not, maybe they can lead me some people who were rejected by them. Because those people that sometimes are rejected, they end up working harder. You know, because they're being given another shot. Maybe they just had a bad day on the day of their audition. Who knows? I know I've had some times where I know the material was good, but the crowd just didn't laugh. They didn't get me. And I get that. I mean, sometimes that just happens. Your material is good, but the crowd, you gotta hit them where it makes them funny. You know, you gotta do kind of like a flow chart thing. You know, if something is funny, you stick with it. If they like that crazy humor, that real weird stuff, well, you stay with that. And the same thing with singing. You know, if they like the low voice, if they like my voice, I gotta stick with that. I gotta stick with what brought me to the party. You know, regardless of what it is. You know, I just pray that I put my stuff out there and somebody will like it. I don't know. But I'm certainly gonna try. And of course, with this national arts competition where they're going to a different place next year or whatever, I don't know. I don't know where they're going, but I would sure like to go because I kind of liked it. I like going to St. Louis and staying there a whole week, and eating great food and meeting a lot of great people. The first time, I didn't really meet too many. I mean, I met people, but it wasn't like now where I'm interested, where I'm getting the telephone numbers and their names and reaching out to them. Right now, I've reached out to two people, that a guitarist and a piano player. And the reason why I do this is because I want to see if I can get a how do you say, a little group going, you know, where we can do things, even if we're just singing the Star Spangled Banner, even if we're singing a simple Christian song, you know, or singing a simple love song, you know. I mean, all you need is one good hit, just one good hit, and you are on easy street, or at least on the way to getting paid. That's really all you need. Just something like that. I mean, if I get somebody who knows music, you know, and and if I put the good lyrics in there, sort of like the song that I did, "Why the Stroke." You know, I mean, "Why the Stroke" was, I think it was genius the way it all came out. That was all the editing and all the filtering and everything else was done by Natalie Quintana, and she's the music therapist at the James F. Haley uh, with the trauma center. So she's gonna be dealing with people like me who had strokes, people who had other kind of situations like that. They got spinal cord injuries. They got all that stuff over there. And I hear that in Orlando, they have a dance therapist. So I'm going to have to be going over there to learn that, you know, unless if God sends me other places, uh, I say that because a long time ago I had a dream, and there were people who were giving me their kids. I was on 49th Street in Brooklyn, which is a real hot neighborhood between 4th and 5th where I lived. And I was walking down, and people were giving me their kids to raise up, you know. And now with all these abortions that are happening, I could see that happening. I could see that going on, you know. And I guess if I get like a network of doctors and nurses who believe the same way, who could donate an hour here, an hour there, I may be able to have something like that, take over an abandoned building that the city might give me or something, and I could get it fixed up, if I can get carpenters and plumbers and all the rest that needs to be done to get that house passable, from top to bottom, you know, just getting it all fixed up, and you know, let God take over, you know, and save some lives, save some the lives that would have been aborted. We'll see them people grow up, and who knows, maybe the mother might take it back. Maybe she might repent, but at least she has that option. But if she performs an abortion, then she doesn't have that option. She can't always say, well, I can always see him from afar. I can't I can't care for him right now because I'm trying to get my act together, or financially I can't do that, you know. But let's see what God allows. That's just a dream that I had a long time ago. And I mean, if God was to tell me go, I'd go. I'd get my cell phones, I'd get my IDs, my passport, and I'd go wherever he wants me to go. He wants me to go to Sin City over there in New York, I'd go. In a heartbeat I'd go. You know. And now that the weather's not too bad, it might be even better to go now. And well, it's all up to God. You know, wherever just like that song, that the Winans sing. Wherever I go, please let your spirit follow me. Wherever I go, please let your spirit follow me. If in the desert I find treasure, if in the valley I really don't care, walk through the wilderness, shadows of blackness, I'll never falter, knowing you're there. Wherever I go, please let your spirit follow me. Wherever I go, please let your spirit follow me. Hallelujah. So that's it. I'm gonna leave it right there, and hopefully, you people can have a good night or a good morning, depending on where you are. God bless everybody. Bye bye. If in the desert